paving today. Heading up to do Route 128 in Dresden, so I do not know which way we are going in yet. Nothing's been said, so we'll find out together. Paver's right there. And it's kind of quiet right now, isn't it? My truck's shut down, shut off. Paver's off, but not voluntarily. And they're going down the road and all of a sudden it just shut off on them. They're saying it's something coming on about oil light or oil pressure. So here we sit right now with a dead paver in the road, and I am next in the paver. Well, we're sitting at the 2-hour mark and haven't moved. They did get the paver running, cleaned it out, and we're now waiting on a new paver to show up. And I think we got almost all but maybe 3 trucks up here. Yeah, I think it's all but 3 trucks, 2 or 3 trucks. So yeah, it's gonna be probably a very long day. They had me in the truck that was in front of me. We had to swap places because that corner back there, it was leaning way too much for this truck until I get the new pins in. We get the new pins in the body, it should stiffen it up quite a bit. And I'll inspect those pins when I pull them out. I'm hoping it's the pins and not the hinges on the body itself. If it is, that means I gotta have somebody cut those off and then weld the new ones in. Which is probably not a bad idea, but right now, it just, I don't wanna, yes, I wanna make sure this truck's good for the road, safe for everybody around it. But currently the expenses is just starting to outpace the income. I need to get something in the bank before I do stuff like that. Well, 3 hours later, we are finally empty. 3 hours, actually almost 4 hours after I got first loaded. We're empty. So we're gonna head back and get another one. Yeah, well, under the plan getting loaded. So yeah, load up, head back up. Hopefully they keep the alarm telling everybody that the dryer's gonna fire up and start turning here. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna load up and head back up. Hopefully this load goes a little bit quicker. It was 5 hours, I was under that load for 5 hours. Well, this is the 3rd time since I've been here. I am in the sample truck. We're loading under the silos. It kind of caught me off guard, so bear with me, everyone. Okay, my mark is 5 for the first drop. I'll get it in 3 drops.
Go ahead, I'll tell you when to stop. That's good right there.
Next one is 12. So now I'll have to split the difference. 5, 12, there's 7. So 3.5, so I'll back up to like 8, 8.5 right in that area. I didn't know they filled the silos either.
Alright, you back up. That's good.
See, I haven't loaded with this truck under here before, so he's helping guide me.
Go ahead a little bit. That's good.
Okay, we're loaded to see how good close we got to the 24 ton. Let's see, they put 23.98 ton on me, and I'm grossing 70. It says 37.48, so almost 75,000 pounds, which is legal. Day just keeps getting better. Now we've been told we have to stop paving for the next half hour because of the school. There's an elementary school right here, so yeah. Now we have to wait half an hour for the little ones to get on the buses. The buses get out of here. As you can see, I'm at the shop here. I had this hairballed idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I want to show you something what the owner did today. He painted all the lines of the product, so we keep things a little more neater. But my hairballed idea is, I crawled underneath there. Well, we'll go underneath. I'll show you right now, and I'll bring what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the valve for the dump body. I don't see any way to adjust it at all. It's either all or nothing is what I'm looking at right now, is what I see. Okay, my thoughts are, there's a regulator. Put this, find which one's the down position one, put this in line, turn it to where there's no air flowing through this at all. In other words, back it out. I'll put the body up all the way, and then I'll crawl back underneath here and then put the controlling down. Then I'll start turning this until the body starts to come down at a reasonable rate, not wide open like it has been. And it's one of these two lines right here, either red or green. I think it might be the green one, but I'm gonna find out when I crawl up there. I'm gonna put it in the down position, find out which one it is, and then we'll put that regulator in line, see how it works. So what we're gonna do is separate the two lines right here at this quick connect. Hard for you to see. Quick connect right here. And then I'll put that right in between. I'll get it together and we'll see what happens. Helps if I have the damn thing recording. I just want to do an entire spiel and I'll do it again. Unfortunately, because I was an idiot and didn't hit record. My theory is holding up true right now. In the CAD, the control for the body is to go down, right? Is in the down position. Body has not moved. Here's the control, the pressure regulator. I can turn this and listen. It lets air in slowly. So I'm gonna connect this line to it, and I'm gonna start adjusting it to see how fast I can, how much adjustment I have for that body. I'm gonna set you up so you can watch for me. All right, you watching? I'm gonna start adjusting slowly. Should start moving any second now. No, it is all or nothing. That is not too bad, but it's a little slow. That's kind of an acceptable speed. I'm gonna put it back up and then we'll go back and try it again. Actually, I'm gonna put it up and then put it down. Stay right there. That seemed just to be a little too fast. So back it off a little bit. No, I backed it off too much. I know that much because now there's no air going into it again. Let's try this adjustment again. No, it's too fast. That popping is that very bottom pin on the piston. Let's try it again. More acceptable. I gotta grease that. That is way more acceptable. Hold on. Okay, now I got you the right way. I'm gonna spray some lubricant in here and here. Just try to get something in there. You know what? There is a grease fitting. Right there. We're gonna hammer the grease to it. I'll let you bear witness to probably the first time this has ever had grease put to it. Put it on high. Well, you know, I got grease coming out over there. And grease coming out over here. Wow. Neither one of those two on the back want to take grease. Be taken care of on Sunday. All right. Now that I know this has a grease fitting, it'll be getting greased. All right, that took care of one issue. Now, hopefully, the pins come in tomorrow. They don't come in tomorrow, Saturday. These are the ones I got to change. It's just the bolt right here. Pull it out. I'm hoping the pin here is worn and not these. Because if they are, I got to get a certified welder to cut these off and put weld new ones on. It might sound easy, but it's like a half-a-day project. Because you got to cut it off, make sure it's flush, make sure all the geometry with the body is good. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping this is a hardened steel in here, and this is like a mild steel, because this is 1.25 inches. These are 1.25 inch pins. So I'd like to just unbolt, pull this out, and find that it's worn on the bottom, or on like this side here, from about here to here, be wore out. Because of course when the body sits like this, as it rotates up, it wears on this part here. That's what my hopes are. Keep your fingers crossed too. So yeah, those are on order from from Ox Body in Fayetteville, Alabama. Ox Body's big down south. Up here it's Bow Rock, Bebo are the popular brands up here for dump bodies. But there, that's greased. I don't think there's one up there, but I've said that before. I said there wasn't one here, but couldn't find out. Yeah, it was way down in there. I'll have to climb up in the body there. There's inspection panels on the side of the tower. I'll have to take a look at it. No grease fitting at the top. I reached in, I felt around the whole thing, looked at the pin. Nothing. So with that, now that I got, hopefully we'll find out tomorrow in the paver, because going up and down with the body is really hard on the truck, because it was either wide open or nothing. Now it probably will still drop a little fast with a load on it. I expect that, but I don't want it to just drop and bust something. I got that taken care of. Greased the bottom of the ram that I didn't know there was grease fitting on. As I said, I've never had an Ox Body before. Bebo and Bow Rock, they always had grease fittings right in plain sight where you could see them. This didn't. But there. That was the only thing I think I swung in here for. I think. But I'm gonna close this up and we'll close up the video. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.